we move, I'd like for you to kind of move more into those transitions. Notice how the body feels as you connect to the breath, as that moves and flows through the body, and kind of just allow that to help you kind of just let go, or more so just move with the breath and what it's telling you versus what you want your body to do. So, of course, we will come to our mats in a seated position here. I hope that you can still hear me. I'm assuming that you can. Just coming to a nice, comfortable seat, whether that be on props such as bolsters or blocks to lift the hips, the tailbone, and just allow the eyes to close. Wherever you are in your space, just becoming more in tune with the breath and with the body this afternoon. And if it's comfortable where you are, allow the eyes to just close down and allow your awareness to follow the inhales and the exhales in and out of the nose. As you follow your inhale, maybe you part the lips and allow for the breath to move between that space there, allowing a nice sigh to come out of the mouth. Inhaling through the nose and exhaling through parted lips. Sighing. Inhale. One more time, allowing the breath to move between the lips, and this time pull the shoulders down and away from the ears. And just close the lips again and begin to follow the breath in and out of the nostrils. Bring your awareness to where you can feel the breath most in the body. Maybe that's in the nose, maybe that's in the heart or the belly here. Just bringing your awareness to that place. Allowing each inhale to maybe lift you a little taller through the crown of the head. And each exhale, imagine it moving down the spine and out through the sit bones, connecting you deeper to your mat, to this moment in time here. Allow the breath to soften the hips. Bring your awareness to that place where maybe the hands rest on the knees, the sit bones, sides of the legs rest on the earth. And in this place here, take 5 grounding breaths at your own pace. Take your time, no need to rush. After you've completed those 5 rounds of breath, on your next inhale, lift the arms overhead, bring the palms to touch. Exhale, bring the palms back to the mat. And inhale, lift them up, bringing the palms to touch, maybe you look up. Exhale, palms meet the earth again. Inhale, palms reach, maybe the chin tilts. Exhale the palms to your mat. Inhale, take the arms overhead. And exhale, drop that right hand. And lean over, stretching through that left side body. On your inhale, coming back to center, both hands overhead. Exhale, left hand and over to the left. Inhale, returning to center, and exhale, cactus the arms and lift through the heart. Inhale, bring the hands overhead. Exhale, right hand down, left hand over to the right. Inhale to center, both hands up. Exhale, bring that left hand down, over. Breathe into that space between the rib cage and the hips. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, open and lift the heart. Inhale, hands overhead. Exhale, bring the hands to the knees. Just begin some seated cat-cow. So inhale, lift the heart, keep the chin level. Exhale, round through the spine. Inhale, keep the chin level, but lift the heart. Exhale, rounding through, chin stays just as it is. So we're just keeping this movement into the spine here, just allowing for a little bit of movement to wake up our spine, keeping those sit bones grounded. You can close the eyes if it feels okay, or open them, whichever feels good for you today. Again, tune into the breath. Allow it to tell you when to move. Cycle through this 3 more times. And on your next inhale, just find a nice straight spine, lifting through the crown of the head, and exhale, pull those shoulders down and away from the ears. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, take a twist, left hand to right knee. Bring that right arm back as far as comfortable, just a gentle twist, and take a deep breath into the belly. Inhale, untwist, both hands overhead. Exhale, take it to the left. Pull around the breath into the belly here. Inhale, untwisting. Exhale, take the legs out into a V. And then come forward as far as comfortable, keeping the spine straight. So you can grab your shins, your thighs. But now we're just moving into the legs, just to awaken the hamstrings. Awaken the backs of the calf muscles here. Flexing that foot, and just keep the spine nice and straight here. Take a deep breath. On your next inhale, returning back to center. Exhale, shifting the body to the left and coming over as far as comfortable. This time, feel free to round through if you'd like to bring the forehead to a place on the legs. If it's accessible, I'm just finding a nice, comfortable position here. On your next inhale, coming up and back to center, and exhale, taking it over to your right, and rounding through. Keeping that left hip grounded to your mat. Notice if you're twisting and lifting out of that hip there. Inhale, returning back to center. Then exhale, just taking it as far forward as comfortable. And this time you can round through the spine here. Inhale, walk the hands back to the body. And then swing the legs over, find your tabletop. Coming onto hands and knees. And then here, just begin to move through some cat-cow. So inhale, drop the belly, lift the heart. Exhale, push away from the mat. Find a big cat. Inhale, drop the belly, shine the heart, cow. Exhale, pushing away from the mat. So again, moving slow in your transitions, in your cow, pointing the shoulders as far away from the ears as you can, and exhale. As you move into your cat, noticing the spine, noticing the breath. Inhale, dropping the belly, shining the heart, finding the cat. Exhale, pushing away, cat. Now move through this 2 more times, using your breath as a guide. And pausing here, inhale, taking that right arm straight out. And exhale, bringing it down. Inhale, take that left arm straight out. And exhale, bring it down. Inhale, send the right leg straight out behind you, flexing through that heel. Inhale here, and exhale, bring the toes to touch the ground behind you. So leg is still extended. And push back over the toes on an exhale. So just bring a little stretch into that calf muscle, into that back of the right leg here. And then inhale, come up, bring that leg straight up behind you. Now you can stay here and extend the left arm if it's in your practice here. And then exhale, bring that knee and that elbow to touch underneath the body. So you're coming into a crunch shape. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bring that knee and that elbow to touch. Inhale, extend. And if you're just got the leg extended, then you can just bend the knee. Extend. Last time, extending. And then exhale, bringing that hand and that knee back to the mat, returning to a tabletop. When you're ready, inhale, extending that left leg now. And then bring the toes to touch behind you. Inhale here and exhale, push over those toes there. Bring a nice stretch into the back of the leg. Inhale, coming forward and lifting that back leg. Exhale into this. And when you're ready, inhale, extending that right arm if you did so on the left side. Exhale, bring that knee and elbow to touch. And again, just bending the leg if both hands are planted on the earth. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. Exhale, knee to elbow. Inhale, extend. And exhale, return to your tabletop. Pausing here. Curling the toes under. Inhale, exhale, send the hips back, down dog. Begin to walk the knees, bending one leg and then the other. Just warming up the body here in this down dog shape. Pressing down and back into the heels, pressing into the palms of the hand. And a nice round of breath in and out of the nose. On your next inhale, walking those hands back to meet the feet and finding a forward fold at the back of your mat. So you can grab onto elbows, you can allow the hands just to dangle and move from side to side, but pausing here for a moment just to tune in with the breath. And when you're ready, on an inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky, moving with intention, and exhale, bring those hands down through into your heart space. Pausing here, allowing the thumbs to make that connection to the heart. Maybe you notice your heartbeat beneath your thumbs. You take 2 grounding breaths in and out of the nose. Pulling the shoulders down and away from the ears. On your next inhale, dropping the hands, sweeping them up to the sky. Grabbing onto that left hand, exhale over to the right. Inhale, return to center, switching grip. Exhale over to the left. Inhale to center. Exhale, cactus those arms once again. Inhale, arms up overhead. And exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, take a halfway lift. Exhale, take a forward fold. Sweeping the arms all the way up. Tall mountain. Inhale. Exhale your hands through to your heart. And down to the sides. Inhale, swing the arms up. Exhale, take your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Inhale, take the arms all the way up. Exhale, as you bring the hands to the heart, step the left foot forward. Pyramid pose. Keep the hips square, front leg straight. Inhale, take those arms up to the sky. And then exhale, you can take a forward fold. Over that straight leg, hips stay square to the front of the mat here. You can round through the spine if you like. Take a deep breath in and out of the nose. And your next inhale, engaging the core, lifting the arms up to the sky. And then exhale, opening the body to find a warrior 2. So you can widen your stance here if needed. Checking in with that front leg, making sure the knee is in line with the ankle. You can see those toes. Keep the navel tucked. Navel pulled in, tailbone tucked slightly. Nice rounded breath in and out of the nose. On an inhale, drop that back arm and reach to that left sideline. And then exhale, swing all the way forward, come down into a side angle. So whatever variation, if you have props, use a block or a book, whatever you're using here, you can rest that forearm on the thigh. And reach that top arm as far as comfortable. You can also bring it overhead here, creating a nice straight line. Inhale, coming out of this side angle, finding a reverse warrior. And then exhale, sweeping the hands down to the mat, turning the hips square to the front, sending that left leg back so you can find a full expression of plank. You can drop the knees, but we're going to chaturanga through, so bending the elbows into the body. Inhale, lifting. You can find a cobra or an up dog. Exhale, down dog. And one leg and then the other. Allowing the neck to angle here. You're ready, walking those hands back. Finding that forward fold to the back of your mat. And then inhale, sweeping the arms to the sky. Tuning into the breath and exhale. Imagine the breath following the hands down the spine to the heart space. Deep breath. Inhale, sweep the arms up. Reach up. Exhale, hands through to your heart. Your right foot steps forward into a pyramid. Inhale, sweep those arms up. Exhale, take that forward fold over that front leg. Hips stay square. Pausing here. Nice rounded breath in and out of the nose. Your next inhale, engaging the core, lifting and coming out of your pyramid. And then exhale, opening that body into a warrior 2. So moving slow in your transitions, moving with intention. Again, finding a nice stance here. Right leg facing forward, scooping that foot up if needed. Inhale, dropping that back hand, finding reverse forward. And exhale, coming over and forward, finding a side angle. Take whatever variation. You can do a bind if it's in your practice. Engaging the core, coming out of this side angle. Inhale into a reverse forward. Exhale, sitting both hands down to the mat. Closing the hips back to the floor here. Just coming back into a plank or modified plank. Inhale, coming forward. Exhale, chaturanga through. Inhale, upward dog. Exhale, down dog. Then one leg in the other. This time, walk or hop the feet up to meet the hands into a forward fold. Hanging out here for a moment or two. Inhale, finding a halfway lift. Exhale, taking a forward fold. Bending the knees like you're sitting in a chair. And stay here and just lift the arms. And pull the shoulders away from the ears so you're in a chair pose. Inhale, reach up a little taller. You can stay here. Exhale, twist over to the right. If you have an arm balance in your practice, you can take a side crow here, or if not, just stay where you are. Inhale, untwisting, sitting in your chair. Exhale, taking it over to the left. Breathing into the belly here. Inhale, untwisting, chair. Exhale, taking your forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. And inhale, sweep the arms to the sky, mountain. Exhale your hands through to your heart. Pausing here. Inhale, sweep the arms to the sky. Exhale, taking a forward fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, forward fold. Plant the hands and step the right foot back. Drop the knee, find a little lunge here. You feel grounded through the feet. Inhale, sweep the arms up to the sky. And exhale, bring them through to your heart and take a twist. Or you can stay as you are. Inhale, untwisting. Exhale, bringing those hands to frame that front foot and push that front leg straight. So coming into a half splits pose here. You can bring the toes down to the mat to add a stretch across the tops of the foot. Keep the spine straight. You can exhale and move forward. Inhale, shift the weight forward, coming into your low lunge, and exhale, shifting the hips back. Inhale, straight, bending into that front leg. Exhale, straighten that front leg, shifting back. Inhale, coming forward, planting the hands, lifting that back knee off of the earth, sending the left leg back into a plank. Pausing here. This time, inhale, step the right leg forward. And drop that back knee. So you're going to find a plank on the right side now. Pausing here. You can raise the arms overhead if you'd like on your inhale. Exhale, bring those hands through to your heart. Take your twist. Make sure you can see those toes. Breathing into the belly. Inhale, untwisting. Exhale, framing that front foot. Shifting the hips back. Hanumanasana breath here. Rounding over as far as comfortable. Nice deep inhalation, exhalation, staying connected to the breath. As you move through this low lunge and half split spread, move with intention. As you inhale, forward, lift the heart, lift the gaze. Exhale, pushing the hips back, rounding through the spine. Inhale, low lunge, coming forward. Breathing into the hips. Exhale, pushing back over that right leg. Inhale, come forward into the low lunge. Plant the hands. Lift the knee, finding a high lunge here. Exhale, right leg comes back. Now we're going to chaturanga through. So inhale forward. Exhale, down to the earth. Inhale, pushing up and away, upward dog, and exhale, down dog. And just walk the legs out. And then hop or step the feet to either side of the hands here. And then drop the tailbone as far to the earth as comfortable. Coming into a squat malasana pose here, pushing the shoulders, the elbows into the legs and lifting through the heart, through the crown of the head. Deep inhale and exhale here, using a block to prop underneath your heels if this is too much for the hips. Nice rounded breath. And then from here, you can take a crow pose if it's in your practice. But if not, use your hands to lift up and out, finding a forward fold. And then step that right foot back, but turn the body to the side of the mat. So you're finding a wide-legged forward fold now. To the right side of your mat. Inhale here. And then exhale, bend all the way into that right leg. So you can come up on the toes. You can also add a little balance here. Bring the hands to the heart, taking a toe stand. And keep that left leg extended. Just bring in a stretch to that back side of the left leg. You can flex the foot. You can point the toes. Just gauge whatever feels good to you here. And again, tuning into the breath. When you're ready, planting the hands. Inhale, lifting back to center, and exhale, shifting over. Left leg down, finding that toe stand or taking that variation of this lunge that feels good to you. Breathing into the hips. Beautiful. Inhale the hands back to the earth, returning to center, finding your forward fold once more. And when you're ready, engaging the core, coming all the way up and out, finding a 5-pointed star. Turn the heels in. Exhale, take a goddess. You can cactus the arms. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, goddess. Inhale, straighten. Exhale, find goddess. Inhale, straighten. Last goddess here. Cactus the arms. Pausing here. Inhale, straighten. And then exhale, turn back to the front of the mat. Bring the hands down. And then shoot that left leg back into a plank. You can chaturanga through if you'd like. Or just finding a down dog here. And then drop the knees to the earth. Come and find a comfortable seated position. Extend that right leg straight out, bringing the left leg in to create like a figure 4 here. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, forward fold over that straight leg. Nice rounded breath in and out of the nose. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, taking a twist. Breathing into the belly. So your right hand is grabbing onto the left knee. Inhale, returning to center. Bringing that left hand down and behind, right arm stays lifted. And then lift the hips off the mat. Coming into this variation of side plank here. Exhale, send the hips back to the mat. Bring that right leg into the left. Find the butterfly. So pausing here, lifting through the heart, and you can round over. It feels good to the body. Inhale, lifting out of this butterfly pose, and then taking the left leg out, bringing the right leg in, finding your figure 4 shape. Inhale, sending the arms up. Exhale, taking a forward fold over that left leg. Nice rounded breath. Inhale, untwisting, lifting. And exhale, taking a twist to the right, left hand to right knee, lifting through the heart. Breathing into the belly to really get those digestive organs and muscles working here. Inhale, lifting the arms. Exhale, bringing that left arm, right arm behind you and pushing up and out of the hips. Stretching through that front side body. Exhale, releasing back. This time, sending both legs straight out in front of you. Bringing the hands slightly behind you, and then just take a reverse plank here. So lift up through the navel center. Maybe you let the head fall back, if it's in your practice. Exhale, send the hips back. Between the hands slightly, you can let it hover a little bit, or you can just come down. Inhale, lift the arms. Exhale, take a quick forward fold here before we make our way to our back. Nice deep breath. Allowing the breath to release any areas of tension, any places that might be holding some stagnation or anything along those lines there. Inhale, coming up. Exhale, coming back onto your back. And then just pull the knees into your heart. Nice little squeeze here, just releasing the lower back, taking some hip circles. When you're ready, dropping the legs over to the right, coming into a twist, and keep that left shoulder grounded to the mat. So you can turn the neck if it feels okay and look over the left shoulder. Or you can just leave it as is, but try to keep the shoulder grounded. And take 2 deep breaths into the belly here. On your next inhale, untwisting, bringing the legs back to center. And exhale, taking that same shape on the left side. Looking over that right shoulder. Keeping that shoulder grounded to the mat. Again, finding your 2 purposeful breaths into the belly. Inhale, returning back to center. And then exhale, reaching through, grabbing the toes. And finding a happy baby here. So take the next few minutes to add whatever movement feels good to you that you might need before finding a shavasana. So whether that be a shoulder stand, whether that be some more twist. You can take this happy baby shape the whole time. You can also take unsupported legs up the wall, whatever feels good to you. Wherever you are, just make this practice your own here. And again, connect to your breath. And then once you're ready, once you feel complete, of course, take as long as you need. Just come into knees into chest pose here once again, just squeezing. Maybe you make this active. Give yourself a nice hug here. You bring the forehead to the knees, whatever feels good. And then exhale, release and come onto your back. And allow yourself to take up some space on the mat. Allow the shoulders, the hands to just face up to the sky. We'll move through a quick body scan. So just noticing if you're holding any tension in the face, releasing in the forehead, in the cheeks, in the jaw, allowing the mouth to part, the lips to part slightly, the tongue to fall away from the roof of the mouth here. Moving the breath into the throat and into the heart space, allowing the shoulders. Maybe you roll them back and down away from the ears. Move your breath into your arms, into your hands. Maybe you squeeze and release the hands just to notice that dynamic there between the two. Moving into your heart space, down the spine to your abdominal, into your hips, using your breath to notice that lower back area, bending the knees. If it takes a little pressure off of the lower back here. And of course, adding whatever props that you need to your shavasana, as we'll be here for the next 3-ish minutes. And then move your breath into your legs. Notice the quads, the calf muscles, the feet. And then allowing the feet to fall to the sides here. Maybe you wiggle them out a little bit just to notice that difference there. When you're holding the feet upright, and you're just allowing them to do their natural thing. And then use the breath, move it all the way through the body, filling up from the top of your head all the way to the soles of the feet. Bring in awareness to the whole backside of the body as it rests here on your mat. And just using the breath as a tool to pull you back to center. Use it to keep you present here for the next few minutes. If you have thoughts that come in, observe without judgment. And allow your awareness to rest here on the flow of your breath. Feel free to stay here in Shavasana as long as you'd like. If you're ready to come out, just slowly breathe new life into the body, wiggling the fingers to toes. Maybe take some ankle and wrist circles here. Maybe a nice long body stretch is called for. But as you make your way over to one side, just pause just for a moment of gratitude and reflection. And then slowly make your way to a seated and comfortable upright position. Closing the eyes once more, just to ground. Maybe bring the hand to the heart. As I share this affirmation here, it says, I accept my uniqueness. There is no competition and no comparison, for we are all different and meant to be that way. I am special and wonderful. I love myself. Bring the hands to the heart, grounding down once more. The light in me honors and recognizes the light in each of you. With gratitude, namaste.